Hi guys, welcome to another video. So I'm just gonna give a little bit of an update where I am right now. So today I hit a new low weigh-in, but you know, let's just make this real as possible. My new low weigh-in is only 4 pounds from my starting weight. I was really discouraged. If you saw my last video, I was talking about where I was at and just kind of where I've been, I guess, lately with my head and everything. But I honestly feel great. The last 3 days, I have hit my macros 100% on point, you know, to a T. And I can honestly say that the last, like, what has it been, like 6-7 weeks, I have not been doing that. I wasn't planning my stuff the day before, and I was just loose tracking, if you will, as in not, like, you know, to a T, not very strict. I was kind of just tracking as I went throughout the day and fitting stuff in and whatever. That makes you more inclined to cheat when you don't have a plan like set up the day before. So I really just wanted to prove to myself I could get back to it and get back on it. And literally just from hitting my macros, I mean, my weight's been dropping slowly, but it's been dropping. So I'm gonna see how long that keeps going for, and then if I need to eventually, you know, I'll work with my coach and I will drop my calories once again, adjust my macros once the weight loss stops. So we're just gonna go a whole week now on these macros 100%, see how they go. I don't really look where I need to be right now, and I was freaking out before, but you know, honestly, I think I'm gonna be okay. The first show is like 7.5 weeks away, and the other one is 9.5. So I'm gonna do the best I can to get there right now, and we're just taking it day by day right now. You have to trust the process. Results are, it's so weird with these shows, because one day you'll wake up, you won't look any different, then another day you'll wake up and you'll have like you'll see new muscles that you didn't even know like you could see. It's weird. It's just how it works, you know. Some days are better than others. Another thing I'm really working on is to drink more water. Technically I'm supposed to be drinking like a gallon a day. Haven't been too good on that, so I am working on that. But I really figured out what works for me through doing 2 preps in terms of curbing your cravings. And I wanted to tell you guys one thing that I do. So most of us are inclined to snack at night, okay? I know for me, literally nighttime is just when I want all the carbs, so that's an issue for me. So what I do is I try to, out of my macros for the day, for the amount of carbs I get, I try to save at least half of them for the second half of the day. Or I always have a meal at night that I look forward to, like something sweet that's just smaller but sweet that I know I'm gonna get at the end of the day, so I don't cheat, you know, at other points. So earlier in the day I try to stick to just more protein and fats, if you will. And I mean, my pre-workout and post-workout meal are always going to be like higher carb or whatever, but besides my pre and post-workout meals, I always save one meal at the very end of the day that is something that I'm going to look forward to, and I'll eat that literally right before bed. So it's like I don't go to bed hungry, and that always works for me. Like the other day, I had a chocolate rice cake, and then on the chocolate rice cake I put peanut butter and then like a couple strawberries. So if you cheat at night like me, I highly recommend every day, like planning a meal that you know you're gonna have that's still healthy and within your diet, but something that's going to fix your sweet tooth or just be higher in carbs, because it tricks your mind. So all day just stick to your plan, eat clean, you know, like I said, for me I do more of higher protein and higher fats, and then keep my carbs more for the second half of the day. And that has made a tremendous difference. I always do that whenever I know I have something to look forward to that's just sweet and just higher in carbs. Makes such a difference for me, and it helps me stick throughout the day knowing I have that meal. So I hope that helps you guys. And also, can't even emphasize how important water is. So really try to make sure you're getting close to a gallon a day as possible, or just keep drinking all the water bills, man. Pee all the time, I promise it makes a huge difference. So I hope that helps you guys. All right, I'm going to get ready and go to the gym now, so I will see you guys when I do next. Bye. Hi guys. So as usual, my family's going out to eat. This is one of my biggest struggles on prep while I am home until I go back to school, is going out to eat so frequently, but I figured I'm going to keep showing it on my channel, because for people that aren't competing or just trying to lose weight, this might help them. Just by seeing how I do it when I go out on a really strict diet, it might help other people with making choices or trying to like stay within like a certain platform when they go out. So we're eating at Aladdin's. Aladdin's is Mediterranean food, so luckily the menu is all online. So I'm getting what is called a chicken shawarma wrap, and I'm going to show you it right now. Okay, so we have it right here. and they have 37 grams of fat, and then if you scroll down here, carbs are 55, and then protein is 36. Now if you look here, right here, it says what it comes with. So I only get actually right now 31 grams of fat a day, so this is not going to work. But I looked up what's in the wrap, and it has a bunch of extra stuff in it, and also the tahini yogurt plays a huge part. So I'm going to tell you what I did next. So if you look here, it says the pita. The pita is 3 ounces, and it has basically 0 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein. So I calculated the pita plus about 4 ounces of chicken. I'm just going to order it, the pita plain with chicken, nothing else. And I'm going to get the tahini yogurt dressing on the side. Tahini yogurt right here. For 2.5 ounces, it's 11 grams of fat and 6 grams of carbs and 5 grams of protein. So I'm going to bring my food scale, which is annoying, I know, but hey, you do what you gotta do. And I'm going to measure out about 1 ounce. Alright, I put Aladdin's pits, so don't mind that, guys. But anyway, so I measured out 1 ounce of yogurt, the pita, and then I estimated about 4 ounces of chicken. So that is what we are going to do. Guys, eating out is simple when you know what to do, and I highly recommend looking up the nutrition facts ahead of time. If you're not in a strict diet like me, but you're trying to watch, it helps to know ahead of time, because then when you go into the restaurant, instead of like looking and just going with like what tastes good that might not be the healthiest, you already picked out what you want, you already know what's there, and you planned ahead. Planning ahead is key for everything, so I highly recommend doing that. So that is my tactic. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you how I do it when I go there, and I will film. All right, thanks guys, I hope this helps.
So we are at Aladdin's.
Yay, Aladdin.
I can't wait to eat the food here, I love it.
I'm Mary. I am Mary, and I'm Mary.
This is the first time we brought her
Hi, I'm
here.
Stefanie's
No, listen,
dad.
I've been here before.
Stephen, introduce yourself.
Celebrating my birthday right here.
I didn't even know they were bringing out the food.
What else?
They brought it out. They should
He's going to Geneva with Noah.
Why?
Geneva.
As soon as I do, I take one.
Those are big. Look at the
Hold
size
on.
of those things.
Good.
Oh my gosh. I remember you always get those.
Chicken shawarma.
Really?
Good morning guys, today is August 8th. If you watched my last video and listened to my ramble, you knew that I was kind of in a difficult spot with my prep, mentally, specifically emotionally. I wasn't really where I wanted to be. And if you watched, you also know that I said that in this video I was going to publicly announce my why. Or not really announce, but just tell you, read it. It's not announced to be like it's hidden. It's not a hidden, it's not a surprise. This is my why. So the other day, I wrote it out. Wasn't playing, guys. Whole thing. And I'm also gonna expand on that a little. I know that this is going to help someone, because having your why isn't just for bodybuilding or for fitness. It's for any type of athletic, any type of business, any type of career, any type of goal, any type of dream, or just living your best life. Why are we here? What's your why for why you're alive? A why goes for everything. But without further ado, here we go. Why I compete. I compete because I believe that challenge demands growth. My number one rule for myself in life is to constantly grow and improve until my last day on earth. I compete because it is a battle against myself, one that no one can do for me. It is a battle that requires discipline, willpower, and inner strength. I compete because I know what it is like to feel weak. I know what it feels like to let fear consume you. I do this because I want to prove to myself that I am strong, fearless, invincible, and powerful. That I can push through any physical or mental obstacle. I compete because I want to know what it feels like to struggle. Because I love the feeling of taking my pain into my own hands and making it into something great. Competing requires a 24/7 commitment in the gym and in your diet. It requires sacrifice. Competing is not physical to me, it's mental. It develops my character and allows me to fight for something. It allows me to push my limits. and to turn to God when I feel like I can't push any harder. It teaches me to be different and focus on my own goals in society where so many people settle for just being average. I love how it showcases my drive and my passion. It shows me what the human mind and body are truly capable of. And that is what fascinates me. I am an athlete, and these are the things in life that fuel me and set my soul on fire. It is the one thing in life that no one can take away from me, and the one challenge I choose to accept and put myself through. Pain demands growth, not comfort. I never want to be comfortable or just settle in my life. I want to constantly test my limits and grow stronger, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So that is why I compete. I want to strive every day to be my best self, and this is one of the things that allow me to do that. I hope that kind of shows you the underlying reason for why I compete. Something I learned is that people will tell you if you love what you do, you know, that's the key to success and whatever, and that's true to an extent. Something I learned is you don't necessarily have to love every step of the way for what you do. It is if you're willing to do it even when you don't love it. It's about craving the end result. Let me explain. For these competitions, if you've been following me and you know how I say it is anything but easy. Actually, it goes against mostly everything I stand for health-wise, okay? You have a low social life, your energy dwindles, you're barely eating, you constantly have to track everything you eat and get OCD about a food scale and the grams of foods, and you just really get down on yourself. And it's a very hard thing to do, physically, mentally, emotionally. Do I like that? No, I hate it. You know, last time, like I said, I lost my period, I was having no energy, I was all over the place. I do it because I crave the end result, okay? Why do you think so many people can't make it through these competition diets, or why so many people can't stick to a diet in general? It's because they don't want the end result bad enough. I do this because I crave that feeling of being on top. I crave that feeling of putting my suit on, stepping on stage, and looking at the judges with an eye and a smile that says, I made it. I did this. And you're gonna look at me because I put the work in and this is where I'm at. Every minute I'm doing cardio, every minute I'm working in the gym, I always think about stepping on stage, the end result. Not physically, but just crossing that finish line, accomplishing a goal to me. I do it for the end result. I do it to be the champion that I see myself as. I do it to make it a reality. If you want success in life, you have to love being uncomfortable. Not even love it, you just have to get used to it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Don't have to love it. Take that one back, because I know that I don't really love what it takes, but I do it because I love where it leads. Enjoy the journey, but, you know, enjoy the result even more when you get there. Obviously, you do have to love the journey, and it's not just about the destination, but sometimes you gotta get dirty. You gotta get down with the dogs if you wanna get to the other side. So that's why I compete. Right now it's been hard. I had a really bad first 2 months of prep, and I kind of have to pay for it now, and I'm really gonna have to bust my butt to get back to where I need to be. And part of me doesn't even want to do it sometimes, but I'm like, why would I give up? I'm not doing this just to get first place or whatever. I don't even care what place I get. I'm just doing it to accomplish it. I'm doing it because I set out to do this, and I'm not giving up on myself. So that is my why, you know. This is my fuel. I like to prove that I can. And I don't make excuses. I put in the work. I get it done. Even if I have days where I absolutely dread it, I think about the end result, and that's why I do this. I hope this motivates someone else for whatever dream or goal you have in your life. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.